What is up, everybody? We're back at it again for a Tuesday. We missed out on last week Thursday. I just wasn't feeling that well. I was really burnt out for the rest through the week, so Thursday just didn't happen last week. But we're back at it again, and you know what that means? Cam time! So, let me go ahead and get us going for game time. Heyo! I gotta clean my room. I gotta make it presentable. Gotta check those things in advance. Let's do this. Alright. So, in our previous episode, where we left off, was getting this charity case taken care of. Part 2. What up? So, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna try and knock out as close to our 2-hour mark, 2 hours of some game time, and I want to really try and maximize this. One of the things that I've been doing over the course of time is looking at my VODs and trying to get an idea of what's going on in my VODs. How long does it take me on average to get from getting to a planet, getting into a contract, dropping, getting the mission done, and getting into the next mission? And it's somewhere between about the 15 to 20 minute mark. I didn't realize how long it took to actually get through each one of these missions, so it kind of makes sense that that's the case, though. You know, just the overall. So, with that, what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into the action here. We're going to get into our Charity Case Part 2. So I think we read through Charity Case Part 2. I can't remember where we're supposed to go, though. View system. Oh, perfect. Luzerne. Excellent. And we're right here. Luzerne. So let's get into our contracts. There it is. Charity Case Part 2. Difficulty 15. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We've got to drop to 160 tons. Let's see. We've got some points to play with. We're not great with the inter-system advocacy. They're a sub-faction underneath the independents, which we've kind of tanked a little bit. So, not terrible. But let's get a pip of damage coverage, because we're probably going to take a little bit. What was the mission type? It's a demolition. So let's go ahead and take 1 pip for the airstrike. We can use it to kind of get 20-ish% of the destruction done. 2 salvage shares, sure, we'll go ahead and do it. And then 1 point for negotiation on the C-bill payout to bump us up closer to the 1 mil payout. I don't even know if, I mean, this should basically be a win for us, but we just mostly are just trying to knock this out. Heyo! Thank you for smashing that follow button. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. How's your night going? Doing anything fun, interesting? Or just cruising through the internet, just kind of cash, watching some streamers? Hopefully this will be an enjoyable experience for you. I try to keep things lighthearted, try to keep things entertaining, make faces, you know, the usual. Alright, let's jump into it. Alright, so we just gotta wait for the preparing. Ironically enough, we're basically set for the 160. I think because in our previous episode last week, we left off running another 160 ton mission. This should basically get us set up, though. We've got our Centurion, a Griffin, and a Hunchback 4P. This is a dream team of almost over tonnage to get just mech faces smashed. And that's the goal here. Smash the mech faces. Ironically enough, and I didn't necessarily pre-plan this, what I just realized looking at my cam's positioning is right about where the pilot icon would be on screen. So this works out perfect. It just works out perfect. Serendipity, as you were. All right, let's drop. Ready? Tres, dos, uno, drop. Yo, John DeGoat, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. Angel of Iron, ahoy hoy. We gotta get some time on the seas, man. We gotta play some Sea of Thieves. We're gonna make it happen this week. It's been a little crazy. I got a lot of stuff going on in the personal side of things, but hopefully, soon enough, free time will be happening. Hopefully. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Let's take a look at the battle map. Straight shot up.
should hopefully put us in a strong position to negotiate the release of the hostages. Airstrike support has been granted, Commander. Approach the target area to call them in.
There's a lot of dead space over there. Makes me wonder if there's something like a building over there with the bonus loot that if I were to go out of my way, I would be able to see.
This is Sierra 2-1. Strike support is ready and standing by. Over.
Sierra 2-1. Acknowledged. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Target destroyed. Some of these lower level missions, now that we have much stronger mechs, they're much more upgraded mechs, are having such an easy time just steamrolling. And then we go up against like a difficulty 24, 26 mission, and you're just like, whoo! Barely, you know, get out of there with your life. Your mech's all scrapped and in pieces.
Let's make our quota. Target is done.
Target destroyed.
Those mechs just crossed the base's perimeter.
Target destroyed.
Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Acquired.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Nope, that's not what we want. Oh my god, bro, stop getting in my way. Alright, there we go.
Roger that. Commencing bomb run now. Sierra 2-1 out.
There we go.
We've got for airstrike support, Commander. The birds are heading out. Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Yeah, look at that. 40% done, basically, from just that one airstrike. And that guy's down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That matches the class of VTOL we're after. Take it out.
Alright, that's 2 down. And that should be 3. Oh, where did that mech come from?
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Everyone on the target.
Heat critical.
Alright, easy enough.
Heat critical.
And then we just shoo up behind it.
Our assigned mid target is
And
on the field.
Dunsky.
Let's take it down.
Spider.
Done.
Destroyed.
Alright, let's go destroy some buildings.
Target.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target
Jeez. They just want to just give me all of my VTOL. Alright, let's see what we got going on. What do we got?
target locus.
Oh, it's so cute.
Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex
Just
is
a
prepared to
wee bit
collapse.
more.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright, I gotta bail out of this because that panther is probably gonna kill me.
Critical.
Yep, that hurts. Sometimes you just gotta smash the face. Just right in the face.
acquired.
Alright.
Destroyed.
There we go. How are we doing? I mean, we've taken some damage. We're not, like, unscathed. Oh, War Thunder. How's that? I will be honest. So, MechWarrior 5 has so much going on for it. This is like a little hidden gem if you're into the mech combat game. There are expansions you can buy, like Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Clans is going to be coming out as a standalone product here, coming sometime this year is the expected date. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I didn't realize we were already at 0%, so we can get out of here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go full speed. Make it so! We're going to get out of here. We don't need to take any more damage.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Let's take that tank apart.
What tank? Why are we taking it apart? Can we just blow it up?
Target acquired.
Ooh, it's J. Edgar. I think I have a kill mission for it. So, sidetrack, sidetrack. Never mind, we got it.
Destroyed.
This Griffin is like all up in my business.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
The Circle of Salvation. We don't have any bonus to stay for longer. I mean, we might get more salvage, but we only have like 2 pips in, so meh. I will tell you, John the Goat, you know, from my personal experience of coming in blind, I haven't played like MechWarrior since like MechWarrior 2. So coming in and just learning everything has been an absolute blast. I missed. And getting a head start, so I just bought the core game because I was like, I don't really want to play the expansion stuff, and you know, I didn't really know anything about it. But what I didn't know is that it's not just additional storyline missions that you can play, both in the campaign and in the career mode, but it's also additional mechs that you unlock, additional equipment that you unlock, different quality of life improvements. So they've made a ton of effort to improve overall the experience. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have a Locust. I don't think I've seen a Locust request come in from the Cantina missions. So I think I'm going to grab the Spider. But let me do this. Let me just do overall value. We can take the medium laser. I can always use more. I can definitely use more machine guns. But really, other than that, I don't really need anything else. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll take... I mean, I really don't need anything else. So I guess I'll take the LRM-10s. Don't really have anything better to take. Or like, I don't want to leave it on the table, so I'll just take it. I can always sell as an extra later. And we definitely didn't use the 400,000 in damage coverage, so that's perfect. We did get our Part 2 completion rewards. So we got an LRM-10 Tier 3, a Tier 2 Small Pulse, and the LRM ammo, as well as through an extra 330. So that's awesome. And we managed to get enough VTOL warriors to kill that we finished out 2 of our Cantina missions. So we got a Tier 4 large laser, I think, 10 heat sinks, and 14 more career reputation, which gets us upgraded. And we're now Tier 5, so we unlocked Torso Twist Speed. Love it. Torso Twist Speed. That is... Where is that? That's not Mech Hunter. That's War Dog. So here it is. Plus 20% to the Torso Twist Speed. So that effectively, you know, that's the Torso Twist Speed that you get when you're piloting the mechs. And you can upgrade that if you have a slower mech, like an urban mech that can do a full rotation. It's just really slow. Let's turn in our next one to kill 5 spider mechs. So we're going to get an SRM-2 Tier 5, huge upgrade. We're only getting 1, but that may be the make or break difference right there. Some SRM ammo, some reputation with outlaws, and then that kind of actually counters what we just lost. And then we get 10 more career rep in the Mech Hunter. So we tiered up to Tier 4. We unlocked tighter missile clusters. So that is Mech Hunter. minus 7.5% missile spread. So keeping that a tight cluster means that there is less of a chance that those missiles will stray and some will hit and some won't. Tighter the cluster, more hits. So that's always a nice thing to have. I don't really have any missile boats, so don't know how useful that's going to be in the overall. And we picked up the spider, so we'll go ahead and cold storage that. Well, actually, yeah, we're just going to cold storage that guy. And we've got our 4P that's in repairs. We picked up another 4P and a 4H. So we've got some mechs that we can hang out with. Let's see. Crimson Crusade, we're still on our way. We're kind of making a slow path over to... Where is it? Naja. And this is a recommended tier 6. Now the irony is that it's in a tier 7 through 9 area. So there could be a potential that we get there and we just get blasted. So before we go there, what I want to do is let's hit Savinsville. This has got some cantinas. So we're going to travel here. It'll give us 7 days to get repairs done as well. So we'll hopefully knock out our repairs. And we've got a ton of kills. So I would ideally like to see something like this. Okay, one dervish mech. Let me take a look at my mechs here. And we don't have a dervish, so I would love to be able to just kind of quickly grab it and turn it in, but that's not going to work. Mech hunter, we can kill some mechs. We don't know what we're going to be fighting against next, so that makes it really hard. The collect 2 supercharger Mark 1s, I may have actually picked that up. So let me take a look here. Let's go into sell. Scroll all the way down. No supercharger Mark 1s at all. If there's some Mark 2 one, we're set. Everything else is going to be a little bit of a struggle. That's kind of the hard part with the collection quests. So the other one is going to be collect 2 LRM 15 tier 2s. Not streaks, regular LRMs. We'll go back in. It was an LRM 15. They don't even have a tier 2 at all. Do I have one? LRM 15. No! I have a 15 streak. I have a 15 tier 3 and tier 1, but I don't have a tier 2. There's just something about the tier 2s that make it really hard for some reason to find. Let's take a look at the mech market. We've got our spider and an urban mech. I'm not really interested in either one of those. That's fine. Okay, so back to the cantina missions. So neither of the equipment collector ones really works out for us. We could take another mission to kill 15 missile carrier units, and that's relatively easy to get over the course of maybe 3 or 4 missions, depending on what kind of things get thrown at us. The Steiner Kurita border, collect 1 Azami artifacts. So let's take a look at the star map and see where the Steiner Kurita border is. So this is the Drought Worlds area here. This is Communications Relay. This is the Draconis Badlands. This is the Graveyard, and we got a high reward quest over here. We might just go grab that real quick. This is Roselhog. Outer Settlements. Where is this Badlands? Is it all the way back here? Oh, it's all the way back here. Now, problem is, well, we are rank 8. We're really kind of borderline 6 into 7 in terms of the strength of our mechs. We haven't really gotten lucky to get enough salvage and a high enough tonnage mech to really warrant moving into some of these higher tier mech missions. So I'm not really thrilled with any of these. Just not anything that really kind of pops out. We could get lucky and kill 3 dervishes or kill javelins, kintaros, fleas, etc. But we just don't have anything here that's like really great for us. When we also have to count in some of the things like we don't really need an autocannon 2, or we're not really looking for an AMS, or we're not really looking for just rep and money. I mean, we've got a good little cash right now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit this guy, the star map, and we're gonna head over to Schuler because I actually want to go over here to this Hermagor. I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm so sorry. We're gonna head up there. So let's head over to Schuler. Schuler? Yeah, I think Schuler. We'll travel over here. We'll check the cantina missions, get us a little bit closer. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find something cool in the equipment, or maybe we'll see a cool mech. Well, let's take a look. So, as an example, we own 6 of these, so I'm not really looking for more. The AC-5s, we have 5. It'd be really ironic if there was like an LRM-15 Tier 2 just sitting there, and it would get us 1, but we don't even have that. The Tier 2 SRM-6 Streaks. Now, there are 3 available. They're relatively cheap. They're $290. I'm going to go ahead and buy all 3 of them because we just don't have any, and I know eventually we're going to get to the point where we're going to need some SRM-6s and 4s and 2s because we just need those to bump up what we already have. So what we'd be looking for here is primarily going to get those superchargers, and I don't see any. Some heavy rifle ammo, large cam laser ammo, medium cam ammo, small cam laser ammo, missiles, machine guns. Yeah, so it's everything else that's pretty normal. So nothing crazy, but, you know, that's just the way it is. So let's take a look at these cantina missions, see if we can find something worthwhile. Collect 1 Griffin mech. Now, technically, I have a Griffin. I do have 1 Griffin. The problem is, I don't really want to get rid of it. So, it's like, that's enticing, but not, well, let's see. A light rifle, ammo, rep, and the career. I just wish it was something else. The 1.2 million isn't terrible, though. I gotta say, 1.2 million is not. Alright, so what do we got here? Supercharger Mark IV. Problem is that I don't... Oh! Hello! Oh, Tier 3. Damn, I got really excited for a second. I'm going to take this guy. We're going to accept this job. We're going to turn around. Well, actually, before we do that, let's go back into the cantinas. Let's see if there's anything else we want to take, because I think it refreshes when you turn one in. So, we got the 10 Flamer Tier 3s. I definitely don't have 10 of those. Sell. Oh, yeah, no, I only have 4. But I'm surprisingly more than I thought I had. And, yeah, nothing there. Okay, so nothing on the Flamers. And then the Superchargers I know I don't have. I only have 1 of each. Collect 5 Flamer Tier 2s. What do we get for a... We get a small pulse laser Tier 4. Some double heat sinks. That is so worth it. 5 Flamer Tier 2s. So let's take a look. So if we go to Flamer Tier 2s... Oh, I'm 1 short. You know what I will do, though, is I'm going to take that mission. And the reason is those double heat sinks. If it wasn't for the double heat sinks, wouldn't do it. But those double heat sinks are worth it. I mean, the small pulse laser is pretty good too, but it's mostly the double heat sinks. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that bad boy. Alright, so, Communications Relay, collect 1 Loki. Drought Worlds, collect 1 Neo Encrypted Transmission. Okay, so let's take a look at Communications Relay and Drought Worlds. So, we had, it was, Communications Relay is 3-4, so that's a slam dunk, easy enough to do. And then, where was the Drought? Was this the, no, these were the Drought Worlds. So it's a 2-3. I mean, this is going to be relatively easy to do. So I don't necessarily see a problem with doing a mission there, but I'd rather go do the high risk or the high reward quest first. So let me do this. Let me go ahead and hit the job reward. We'll collect 2 superchargers. We've got plenty. We'll pick up the Tier 3 LRM-15 stream. It'll be a nice upgrade to a mech that needs it. Improved range. So where is that? Equipment collector. Sets weapon range and velocity. And I think that's kind of across the board. Because it doesn't say, like, energy weapon. It doesn't say ballistic. I think it's just across the board. Everything gets a 10% range and velocity increase. That's huge. Because it's not like laser duration or energy range. And it just says weapons. Which is huge to me. I think that's a really good upgrade for us. So I may look at doing an upgrade for some of my mechs that just have the energy range and velocity to just weapon range. And I'll have to look into that a little bit to see if I can find out and clarify after today's stream if that's the case. Now, I think, as I was mentioning, we get a refresh. So doesn't look like it. So communications relay, or drought worlds. So what do we got? A heavy rifle, tier 4 ammo, 1.9 million, or an AC-10 tier 4. So let me take a look at this. So this is 12 damage, 23 RPM. Oh, that rate of fire is so much faster. It would be interesting. So that's an 8-ton versus 12 tons. So it's lighter. It's faster. Ah, that's where it is. Heat is 8.5, where this is 2.5. Much higher heat output. That's where we need those double heat sinks, because that would help counter some of this. So this might be a possibility, but the 1.9 million does seem kind of nice. So 1.3 is not bad. Okay, drought worlds or communication relay. Hold on. Let's go back. So these are 2 to 3. No, communication relay is over here. 3 to 4. I'd actually rather do the communication relay for that aspect. It's slightly higher. So we're going to do communication relay. More money. It's the heavy rifle. Sure, we might eventually try it out. So let's do this. Let's just go ahead and accept it. We'll just write it out. We'll just write it. All right, star map. Now let's go take a look at this high reward mission. What do we got? 11 days. We'll do some repairs if we have anything left, and then we'll just cruise right through. All right, view transmission. So this is Strength of Tradition, the Lagomi Gumi. Greetings from the Lagomi Gumi. You may be surprised to hear from a Yakuza organization for the Razohagian planets, but I assure we can be found on nearly every system the Draconis Combine once controlled. Now, before you rashly reject our offer, pay no heed to those who paint us as criminals. Regardless of our organization's dealing, all Yakuza Gumi share a deep cultural tradition. Our ultimate loyalty lies with our local community. When a calamity strikes, we are foremost among those who provide aid and disaster relief to people we and our leadership have sworn to protect. Perhaps knowing our true aims will help you decide to work with us. That sounds pretty respectable to me, right? I mean, regardless of them being Yakuza, that seems pretty respectable. Our listeners in nearby systems have heard rumors of impending pirate attacks near the periphery. We have attempted to pass these rumors off to official military channels so that something can be done to forestall them, but this region of space goes largely ignored in favor of hotter conflict regions. In the interest of preventing disaster before it strikes our community, the Oyabun of the Lagam Gumi seeks to hire you. Heyo, I'm for it. Alright, so real quick, we got ad break. So for those of you that are subbed, congratulations, you don't have to watch an ad. For those of you that are not subbed, you don't get to see this. Enjoy your ad break. So we're going to go ahead and accept this, mostly because unknown rewards. How cool is that? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at where we have to go. We're going to head to Susquehanna. Sure. Alright. Alright. Gotta stay hydrated. Contracts. Quest. The Tradition of Strength. So this is going to be our part 1. This is going to be Demolition. It's going to be only 160 tons. We don't really have a great rep with Independence, so we're just going to ride this out as best we can. We'll take 1 pip in damage coverage. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We didn't take much damage last time, and I'm going to go ahead and see if we can carry that good riding spirit forward. We're going to take our 2 points in salvage because we might as well max that out. It'll give us 18 points with a little bit of bump up from the 25% bonus. Not great. Maybe borderline medium mech. Who knows? Maybe it'll just be really blown up and it'll cost us a lot of money. Again, who knows? And then what we're going to do is, since this is, what was this, a demo? We're going to take 1 pip for the mission airstrike support, and we're going to take 2 pips in money, because that's going to actually net us more pay than getting the damage coverage, which only gets us back what we end up putting into repairs. So we basically are going to eat the extra.
It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
So sandstorm. Okay, I mean, can't really do anything about the sandstorm, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles there. We've got a good team with what we've got going on here, so overall I think we're going to be solid. So let's go ahead and hit that 100% prepared. And ready. Tres, dos, uno, drop. I love that. And, you know, like I said last week, you guys don't see that prior to the cam being on, but I used to do that all the time. And I would literally count down with my fingers, saying it out loud. And it's not just for show with the camera on. But now you get, hey, a little eye contact. A little, how you doing?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
LOL. I wish it was a Yakazoo.
On the offensive today, boss.
All right, what do we got going on here for our map?
Have been terrorizing this region for years now, and it's up to us to finally put a stop to
I
them.
feel like we need to go to those stars.
Go forth and raise it to the ground.
We will raise it to the ground.
Airstrike support is inbound on your position. You should be able to call it in shortly.
God, Major, you talk so much. Airstrike's almost loaded up and ready to go. I feel like we should go towards that star, and I feel like that's the star.
Sierra 2-1 reporting in. We are standing by, ready to deliver the payload. Over.
Sierra 2-1 acknowledged. Yeah, I don't know what the star is. I honestly don't, and it's making me really curious. This is clearly like some sort of battle station, maybe? I don't really know what this. Oh, we're getting some oh, hello.
Vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
My sensors are all messed up.
Acquired.
Whoa, where did that dude just suddenly pop out of?
Scrap that one.
Okay. I still want to know what this building is, because there's a star on the map. Makes me feel like it's important for some reason, but clearly it's not anything. Oh, sometimes it really sucks when you're going slow. I do miss the Griffin for the faster speeds. La-di-da. Where is the enemy? Because I don't see anybody. Didn't it say it was a sandstorm? Oh, I guess I can see the particle effect in the sky there. They're launching something. That's crazy activity from the faraway periphery over there. Puts a whole new meaning to kicking rocks.
Target acquired.
One down.
Pow! Just cruise over this little hill. And ooh,
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Centurion. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
I got it.
Target acquired. Target
go.
destroyed.
And we're gonna hit H.
Alpha 1-1, this is
Yes, they are.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
This is like the easiest part is you just walk through buildings.
5% of this area remains.
None. No mercy. I think I'm on the other side of a wall. Where the hell that guy go? Are you trying to... He's trying to jump jet away from me. Let's go and punch him in the face. Show him who's boss. This whole place got shown who's boss.
Target acquired.
Turrets downed. Oh, it survived. Second salvo.
Target is done.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
What?
New target locus. Target
And done. Yeah, let's bail. Let's get out of here. Rally the troops. Lego.
All right. I think that's enough destruction for
I
one
mean, we
day.
basically took
Give
no
them a
damage.
catastrophic
I think
blow
I
to
took the most
virus.
damage, and it's probably like sub 50,000. Hopefully, knock on wood. Oh man, if you want to learn some stuff, I've got a lot of my VODs up on my YouTube channel. So I highly recommend you take a look at those, especially my early campaign missions. So what I would recommend is go through the campaign first, get to like a good point where you feel comfortable playing the game. If you're gonna get all the expansions, perfect. You're literally gonna have just an overwhelming amount of information thrown at you all at once. So when you get started, the campaign kind of eases you in. You've got a tutorial mission to go through, you've got the initial storyline mission where you get your first crew, and then you basically get eased into the game very kind of casually, very easily. And you have this storyline that kind of propels you forward. There's things to do, objectives to go make, and you have a reason to kind of continue forward. Under the what we're in right now is career mode. There isn't really that impetus of the story to kind of project us forward. We're really just playing to play. So you can pick where you start, you know, what kind of things you have going on, and you can kind of tailor your career mode to that. But the storyline, I think, officially ends in like 2340 or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact time frame, but that's about when it starts. And you're basically, once you get to that point, it's endless game. You just do whatever you want. Alright, so value-wise, the AC-10 is going to be the thing. But not always what we need. So let's take a look at what we have. We're going to take that one machine gun. We didn't get any mechs. That is disappointing and sad. So right now, it's just going to be mostly just a value game. So what can we get that's going to be worth a fair amount of money? So if we need to eventually down the road sell something, we can. And I want to avoid getting more of the tier 0 medium, because ultimately we already have them. I mean, we're down to the point where I'm going to take them through selling later. Actually, we're going to take the whole lot. This is like Harry Potter. He's on the train. We'll buy the whole lot. Get all the candies. We still have 2 points left over. Not bad. And we overall didn't do too bad. Look at that. 32,000. So all told, and all of our damage, 45,000. Well, you know, just a smidge under the 50,000 mark, where I thought my damage alone was going to be 50. All of our damage wasn't even 50. So the extra 250 or 300,000 I got for taking the bonus C-bills, way more than what we're going to have for our repair bill. So let's jump in. Even with our penalties, so that's 40. That was 9, and that's 75. So, you know, we're going to have 50, 60,000 in total. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. So let's go ahead and hit the star map. And where do we got to go for the next one? Back to Hermagor. Is that right? Operations? Let's take objective log. Yeah. Hermagor. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see if we can fix it so it doesn't charge us 200,000. Come on, buddy. Don't know what it's doing. Ooh, all that red's making me look red. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I do this. You know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet. We're going to just go ahead and spend it. All right. So this is going to be part 2. Let's go into the home. Let's go contracts. So this is a defense mission. The only issue I see with the defense, well, let's take a look. So we don't need the airstrike because it's a defense. We're not going to take a ton of damage. So maybe I'll take the 2 points in salvage and 3 points in money. So it's just under 2. So let's go here and let's grab our additional pilot, and then we don't necessarily need to go too crazy, but what else can we bring? I guess we could bring another hunchback. We could go crazy and bring like a thunderbolt. So let's take a look. If we bring a hunchback, what are we doing? It's a 51% tonnage, or a penalty for being so far over of 51% of our sea bills lost and 10 of our salvage points. I don't really think that's worthwhile. On the flip side, what I will do is flip out our pilots. We can get a Ponte starting to get some build up here, because he definitely needs to get that laser up. 3 points is just not going to cut it in this squad. Not at all. Yeah, I think this should be good. All right, tres, dos, uno, drop. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna smash those mech faces. Some other tips and kind of tricks on learning some things up front is that there is an overwhelming amount of information out there. So just be selective and try everything. Don't feel bad about save scumming up front. I have save scum because on a mission one of my mechs got blown up, and then in turn didn't want to lose that pilot, you know, maxed out or, you know, near maxed out in their stats. Just didn't want to go through that. The money, of course, the hits can sometimes be ridiculously overpriced. So I suspect we're going to want to be in this corner. I have to avoid damaging this thing, so I gotta go the long way. This is not fun for me. They will pay for this. There we go.
Eyes up. Enemy forces closing in.
Target acquired.
Let's burn it down.
Acquired.
You guys focus on that thing. I will take out the tank.
Target destroyed.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Ooh, getting a little bit of stutter. I think this terrain is getting to me. I'm gonna have to check my thermals.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And bail that way and come back this way. Okay, I don't know which direction they're going to be coming from, so I'm just going to kind of sit on this hill. And they're there. They're 780 meters, so we've got some time. Let me take a look at my thermals. Oh, thermals are good. Okay, so it's just this environment is kicking my GPU's butt. Oh, we got something else coming. Oh yeah, that looks terrible. It probably looks even worse on the stream. Alright, we're at 4 of 11 targets. Oh, that's so far away. Phoenix Hawk. I have no problem just sitting here and launching missiles. I got 760 left to run. Wow.
Inbound. Brace for contact, Commander. Threat removed.
We're at 7 of 11.
I just keep getting better at this.
Yeah, this environment is making my video card go ham. Oh, it's so choppy right now. This is probably the least optimized map, so this probably means it's not a Von Biome one. Oh, it's like almost borderline unplayable. There it is. Alright, that's 11 of 11. And we just got the last one with that, I think it was a helo. So we just gotta wait for the clear sign, and excellent, it exits us out. Woo! Right? Jeez, it's not just you, Tech Tanuki. It is not. And what's up, brother? Long time no see. Check out the upgrade. I got the cam going right now. You can actually see this ugly mug and the beautiful beard on the nightly playing Tuesdays and Thursdays. MechWarrior to smash mech faces. All right, 1.8. Not a bad payout. I mean, realistically, that pays better than some of the missions I've done otherwise. I've already got 2 Vulcans. Usually the collection quest only asks for 2, so I'm okay with getting 2 and leaving it there. I don't necessarily need everything else. So it is time to ravage through everything else. Chem lasers, SRM2s, ooh, superchargers, yes. EC2 ammo, I don't think I'll ever need it, but whatever, it's fine. It does its thing. 3 points left, so 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I mean, what is that, 100,000 damage? That's not even that bad. Oh, yeah, we go. Achievement unlocked, living the dream. What? I'm gonna have to look to see what that achievement's for. I have no idea. That's awesome. Lagomi Gumi. Never let it be said that your command lacks honor, Commander. You have done our people and Lagom Gumi a valuable service. If you do not wish to risk your reputation by admitting having an openly work with the Yakuza, then list Middleway Limited on your resume. Anyone searching for that organization will reach us, and we will gladly extol your virtues. Go with peace and honor. May we cross paths again if the universe wills it. Most solid Yakuza dealings ever. Ever. And our mystery rewards. SRM6 Tier 2, SRM4 Tier 2, and the SRM4 ammo. Overall, I mean, I would love to have gotten multiple, but I will take what I can get. That's still pretty good. And an extra 300 C-bills? Yeah, buddy. And we killed 16 harasser units, so we get a, look at that, Tier 4 PPC. That is going to be a huge upgrade for our PPC boats. 10 single heat sinks. You know, we've already got a lot, but anytime we have something get blown up, we're going to blow through those heat sinks. So it's always good to have a little extra. Plus, if nothing else, you can just sell them, make a little extra money. And 1.1 million. Not bad. Not a bad haul for having that Cantina mission. So we're all set to go there. That leaves us with the communications relay. So we're going to make our way that way. So I believe communications relay is over here. Yep, that's going to be the spot. So we're going to pass in Schuler first. We're going to essentially circle back, see what they have for Cantina missions, and hopefully pick something new up. And then in turn, we're going to come back and hit that one new item. So Cantina. 1 Wolverine, 1 Griffin. So something has changed because we didn't see the Wolverine before. We've got kill 3 Phoenix Hawks and Trebuchet's Locust. Here we go. So I know we don't have any Mark 1 superchargers. That's fine. 2 supercharger Mark 4s. An LRM 5 with Artemis and the Artemis ammo. Maybe. 10 Flamer Tier 3s. I know we don't have those. 4 LRM 20 Tier 3s. We get machine gun Tier 4s and the machine gun ammo. I don't really know if that's worth it. The 1.7 million is sort of worth it. Maybe. I just don't really love any of these missions. So let's do this. Let's hit the star map. Oh, you know what I just realized? We did not repair. So let's go ahead and do some repairs. Yep, we're going to do those repairs. Star map. Let's hit Savinsville. And since we had a couple of new things pop up on one, we should have a couple new things pop up on the other for the Cantina missions. Alright, let's take a look. Collect. I feel like we're looking at a mirror image of what we had there. Yeah, this looks exactly the same. Okay, so weird. I don't think I've ever seen that where it's the same things on 2 different Cantina missions. Let's take a look at this black market, just in the off chance. So we were looking for flamers, which don't even have a Tier 2 or Tier 3, so that's fine. Let's see, supercharger, no superchargers, so that's fine. Star map. Now, the way this works is that when you pick up the missions for the mission that's going to potentially have it, it's going to show up as one of the randomly generated missions that's already existed there. or potentially existed there. So we're going to try Bangor first. Hopefully we get it. We're just going to travel, and we'll see. And we'll know the indicator that it's there, because the indicator with the green little icon will pop up to say there's a possibility here. And then when we go to our contracts, this is it. This is what we're looking for. Break the line. So we got lucky. First try, first contract that we see, and this is going to be it. So we're gonna grab this one here in a minute, but let's make sure our mechs are all in line. We're looking at a cantina, so let's see what's available. Collect 2 herbies. Do I have 2 herbies? I do. I have 2 herbies. Okay, check this out. So let's go home real quick. Ooh, let's not get excited. Let's not get excited. We have 1 job available. We can take the 2 herbies. It's going to get us a tier 5 SRM2, SRM ammo, some reputation, 1.4 million. Hands down, we're going to take that. Oops, we're going to jump over here. We're going to go job rewards, collect 2. We're going to select items. We're going to select our 2 herbies. Bam, turn in, claim. Dig it. Now, we're going to go back in the cantina. I think I fought a crab, but I definitely don't think I have a crab. No, I don't. Okay, so no crabs. That's fine. Let's see. We can kill some things. That's not terrible. 2 supercharger Mark 3s or 12 machine gun tier 3s. So supercharger or machine gun tier 3s. So let's go to equipment. And let's go to machine gun. They don't even have a tier 3. What about a supercharger? No superchargers. Okay, so let's take a look at our stockpile. And we're in the medium, so this should be machine gun. So we have 4 tier 3s. That's a potential. And then supercharger Mark 3. We only have 1. So we'd have to find another one somewhere. Keep hitting battle mechs. So let's see, what do we get for... Oh, it's 12. 12. Okay, yeah, that's not worth it. For a single LRM-20, not worth it to try and go through that much hunting. And then the supercharger, we could take this one. Don't really get anything worthwhile out of it. Treasure hunting, Draconis Badlands, and... Ooh, Draconis Badlands. I just don't love these rewards. They're just not really worth it. And we could kill missile carrier units, but I don't really want a medium chem laser. Okay, yeah, I don't have anything else that I think would be worthwhile. We're not fighting any awesomes. We might fight locusts. We have fought a couple Vulcans. This is just, I just don't know that we're going to kill 10 locusts or 6 Vulcans. You know what, we're just not going to take anything. That's fine. We're going to go to contracts. Let's just go ahead and knock out this bad boy right here. So this is a demolition mission. They're super easy. Let's go ahead and just take a pip in. Actually, we're going to take, 5. Ooh. Should... 37 is probably going to be too much, so let's do this. We'll take the 1 point in the mission airstrike, and the reason for that is, as you saw in the previous mission that we did demo on, we banged that thing up like 40% in the 1 airstrike. We just got to get the right layout in the map, and bam. Alright, so that's going to be a really helpful way to speed through the actual demo portion and can get out of there. Second to that, the salvage 4 shares, we're going to get 31. If we end up getting any mechs, this will basically guarantee a light or medium mech, hands down, because the most we'll end up spending is probably in the low 20s, maybe 24, to get a single, like, pretty good size mech, like maybe even a medium mech that's not terribly damaged. Maybe it just got cored and everything else is fine, etc. So we won't have a ton of leftover. But on the flip side, if we get in and out of this really quick, we might end up with barely anything for the salvage, and then we didn't necessarily earn it. So let's take out 1 point, because it's a 25% bonus, so we can lose 1 point, and we'll instead take the money, because money. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Hellstorm.
You'll be dealing with limited visibility
I'm almost wondering if we should switch out to the AC-20. You know what? We're going to switch out to the AC-20. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. This is essentially my weak link in this scenario, but hopefully me and Captain Allman will be able to kind of bolster the potential downside. All right, let's ready up. Tres, dos, uno, drop. Oh, thank you, sir. Loving that mug. Yeah. The beard really is the magnificent part to this equation. Although the this right here extends the beard down, makes it look huge.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Gotta stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh man, could that be any closer? Ooh, yeah, and this ash. Who planned this mission? Oh god, it's all the way in the corner. Alright, so let's do some damage here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Strike support is ready and standing by. Over.
Destroyed.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself? Target is done.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Roger that. Commencing bomb run now. Sierra 2-1 out.
Airstrike support depleted. Let's hope we use that wisely. One down. We're making progress, but still have a long way to
And walk through buildings.
go. That's it, everyone.
Silly Irby.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, so let's walk through some more buildings. Let's get this place demoed. And then on our way out, we're just going to go ahead and...
No can do, boss.
What do you mean no can do?
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway there.
Oh, we totally missed a bonus loot. What? How did I miss that? Well, that thing's fast. We should be able to just at least do some damage on that thing. Alright, what do we got over here?
Target acquired.
Let's take that.
Little J. Edgar.
Target destroyed. New target located.
Let's do a little damage on that thing.
Acquired.
I do not have a desire to have that LRM 40 just chilling. And I want that loot. That bonus loot is mine.
Target acquired.
Oh my god, seriously? Straight into the rocks. There we go, I helped out.
Next scrap.
Terrible. I don't remember it mentioning that when I first got on planet, so that kind of sucks. It probably got overwritten because Major was talking the whole time. We're definitely taking a lot more damage this round than I was expecting. totally fine. It's okay. It's okay, you know? This right here is going to pay for all the damage. Not really, but, you know. I'll just delude myself that that's the case. And...
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
there we go.
Package acquired.
What do we get? PPC tier 1 and almost 16,000. That's not bad.
Commander target now. Mercenary forces on approach.
Bro, you just are in love with getting right in my face.
Let's attack confirmed. Scrap.
Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and throw some missiles out that way. Homeland somewhere. Maybe do a couple more points of damage.
Target acquired.
You're almost there, Commander.
I know I'm almost there.
25% of this area remains.
Oh, damn.
Target destroyed.
These guys just really want to hit me. And I am not having it.
Component lost. Need defensive support.
Oh my god, are you serious? Come on, get your stuff together.
Radar disabled. Target mech eliminated.
Alright, there we go.
Acquired. Target
Jeez, I gotta do all the heavy lifting out here.
target acquired.
Can't believe I missed.
Target mech down.
Jeez. They're just taking apart Aponte.
Component lost. Can't take this much damage much longer.
Alright, there we go. Jeez. Whew. We are paying for this dearly, my friends. Dearly. We are not doing so hot. The side effect is we should be able, knock on wood, to pay for all these repairs with the million I'm going to be earning for this reward. And we're going to need every penny of it to pay for it, too. This is really sad. Oh my god, we are just getting hammered. Like, I'm doing the best out of this, and normally I'm the one in the worst position.
Can't target that.
Target acquired.
Copy on shared target.
Okay, cool. Go attack that thing. Leave me alone.
Asset should be close, Commander.
I have a feeling I'm going to end up solo finishing this thing. Because these guys are just not getting their stuff together. Oh, good. It replenished my, my missiles.
Excellent, boss. It's starting to glow.
Oh, that is a PPC. And I think he just overheated.
Good kill, Commander. Too bad it's going cutting edge.
Oh my god, I am getting surrounded by tanks. What is going... Oh my god, we lost. We lost the AC-10 burst fire. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more challenging now. Little bit more challenging.
Be sure to take it apart.
I have the medium lasers, and that's it. And, yep, that is me losing stuff. So, sacrifice a little on the legs. Holy... And now we've got... Oh my god. And another mech. This... Whew, this is gonna be real bad. This is literally like the worst case scenario right here. I have no arms, I have lasers, I have yet to finish my target. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a break for it. We're gonna have to take some damage in the back. This is literally gonna cost me more than I'm making on this mission, and then some. So, best case scenario, all of us survive this. Worst case scenario, one of us is gonna save scum this mission. And we will have new tactics. We will do things differently. Okay, so... Man, this is just really sad. I cannot believe that these two mechs could not hold their own.
Just lost my left torso.
Oh, yeah, that's all bad. I can't even punch the wall. Slowly but surely. Cycle. %. %. There we go.
Mission complete, Commander.
Can we just... Oh my god, please, 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 please.
With this result, head to the Eva.
Oh my god, this is so stressful right now. Okay. And our hunchback's down. So she's out. I cannot believe. New pilots. New pilots. This isn't even that difficult of a mission. This is the reinforcements we needed like a while ago. Depending on how this goes, I may just save scum this. And I hate to do it, but this is like... I don't want to lose a pilot. I don't want to spend that much money on repairs.
Welcome home.
And I'll just redo the whole thing again, and I'll do it differently. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, my friends. Get to the chopper! Let's see how bad this turns out. Oh, this is just... We got it. Like, we got the thing. right? Oh man, I'm scared. We only got a Jenner. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Hold on, let's go over here. 1.6 million, almost a million, and a half million. Okay, so we're just... Hold on. Before we do the save scum, what's our rewards for this? 1.9. So that basically offsets the hunchback, and then all the money I made goes into the other 2 repairs, and then some. So, yeah, that's not really worth it. Well, actually, I get the J. Edgar. So, this would basically pay for it. But I'm basically, like, it's a net loss. So, what I think I'm going to do is, let me just go into load. Let's go into the malcontents. Oh, that's the old one. It's Blood Moon Raven, sorry. So, yeah, let's just do this again. We're just going to do it again. But this time, we're going to do things differently. Instead of trying to finish the mission after we get the payload, what we're going to do is we're going to go get the payload first, then start the mission, really.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. Airstrike support is available on this list.
Ah, so that's why I missed it. It was before the airstrike announcement that there's a... There it is, see? Right there. Right there. We are going to not go out of our way to pick this up after the fact.
Prepare for a fight, Commander. But remember, the primary objective remains the destruction of the base itself. Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Still a PPC tier 1, still almost 16,000, so that's better. What we're going to do is we're going to avoid heading towards the base. So typically when you're within a certain range, that's when it triggers the event to start kicking in. And usually it's somewhere between like the 500-600 meter range. So as long as we stay well away from it, then we shouldn't activate it at all. And it should allow us to sort of get to the payload with maybe a patrol or some tanks, very minimal contact. And then we can basically take advantage of our altitude because we're going to be on that upper ridge. We can essentially death from above that bad boy, drop the airstrike, just really focus fire, and then we have to come this way anyways to get out. So it's just going to be a matter of basically straight shot through their base, clear the rest of the 100% that we have left to clear, and then get out of here. So I think that's going to be a much cleaner run. We'll see though, you know, mileage may vary, but so far as you can see, we haven't actually attracted anything. We're staying well away from the base. We're at just over the 1,000 meter mark, so we aren't getting close enough to trigger anything on that side. I'm veering a little bit further away just to be, you know, err on the side of caution, but we'll get away from it and then cruise through. So we're gonna get through this bad boy right here. We're gonna get up this ridge. We're gonna get to our Cantina mission payload, and then we'll go assault. And hopefully that won't trigger the endless waves of death and destruction that we just had, because that was just not a fun experience. Hearing a Ponte, you know, playing left and right was just irritating to know that there's such a skill gap, even though this is about the appropriate skill level for this map. So you can see the trigger there. I don't know if that's going to land. We lost visibility. We got something else over here. SRM. Ooh, yeah, we definitely want to hit that before. Yep, perfect. Those SRM like 20s, 40s, 60s, those will melt your face. 60 missiles, short range, packing a punch, and just right in your face, right to the dome. Your mech go night-night. Goes night-night. Stream time! What it is, sir. What it is. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of stream time. I had a save scum. I'm not going to lie. It was worth it. As you can see, this is super chill right now. And it's because I made a mistake. Mistakes were made in our previous attempt at this mission. This is the way I should have done it. And I actually was contemplating doing it this way. But I was like, nah, we can just We got it. We got it. And then they just send wave after wave after wave, and eventually it got to the point where it was just a war of attrition, and we were the attrition.
Scrapped that one.
Yeah, we did. Alright, so targets in T-minus 1100 meters. We'll be able to hit the target from above. We're at a higher altitude and above it on a ridge line. We'll be able to drop our airstrike, and then once we have the airstrike, that'll essentially get us a good primer for the damage. And what I'm going to focus on is that really big building. So I'm going to try and do as much damage to that bad boy as possible, and then we'll basically just kind of drop down and see what we can do to you know, crush the enemy, as it were.
One down.
Pow!
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and
Okay.
introduce yourself?
That is a lot of helos. That's the big building I'm looking for. Okay. I need to start working on some of these VTOLs first.
Target is done.
Because that is just a scary number of VTOLs.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright, where's that big building? There it is.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging strike pattern. Alpha package is out for delivery. Sierra 2-1, out.
Airstrike support depleted. Let's hope we use that wisely.
We just knocked out like 50%?
Go. Keep at it, everyone.
Like, what are you talking about, lady? Come on.
Damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Target destroyed.
I literally missed. Oh, good. I knocked out the big gun. That's what it was important. Because he's got the same gun I do. Now he's got the little puny guns. And then a couple of punches. And he should be... Yep, there it is. Target destroyed. Now let's knock out some of these guys.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, let's get down there. Let's see what we can do.
Target destroyed.
And let's walk through some buildings.
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go.
Oh, I'm well aware, Major. Thank you. Here we go.
You did it, Commander. This whole place has been flattened. Now, let's get out of here before more trouble arrives. Head to the
Yeah,
safe
I wish you
zone.
had told me that sooner. That more trouble would arrive. Boom. Yep. And then we should be able to just love tap that bad boy. Start walking backwards. There's our Jenner. Big thing with the Jenners is that variant with the chem laser has a supercharger on it. So it's actually super beneficial for us to try and grab it. I don't know what threat she's talking about, but good for her. All right. Oh, even better. Okay. So the great thing about doing this with the... Yeah! Target destroyed. is when you get in range of the jump ship, they are equipped with, I believe, LRM 20s. So basically, you can get some of that essentially air superiority defense once you get close, and it'll really help you tear through some of those last defenders. And there we go, communication relay. We got our Loki, whatever it was, encryption unit. So that's exactly what we were looking for to get out of this mission, is just get that primarily. Because now, unlike our last attempt where we took like 3 million plus in damages, you know, obviously we're going to basically just run the gambit here. We're basically going to take everything that's available. We may have enough for everything, or just about. I'll take the machine gun. Yeah, the machine gun, 100%. We basically got everything we needed to get out of this. We still got the Supercharger Mark II, which is perfect. We ended up coming out with much better numbers when it comes to the damage ratio. So it's not 1.8, 1.9 million, and then like a combined 1.6. Like, nah. This is what we needed to have happen. So I should have been smarter on that. Now what we can do is we can go in. I missed on one of them. What was it? I think I got the J. Edgars, and because there were just so many rounds of J. Edgars, I ended up getting the last one I needed there. So we'll go ahead and take this communication relay. Again, this is primarily not to get the heavy rifle. It's the 1.9 million and get this upgrade. Reduce power consumption. Yes! So that is tier 5, reduced power. It's minus 2.5 energy heat. So for mechs that have a large heat bill, that basically can just stack heat on heat on heat, this can be a, you know, it's not a big increase, but minus 2.5%, that's over time, that can be a really big game changer. And then I think we end up getting, yeah, minus 2.5 weapon heat. So we eventually get some decent things. And we're right here with the cantina, so we can take a look and see what's available, and maybe grab another one. 2 Supercharger Mark IIIs. What do we get for this? 1 million, some rep, some outlaws. Not great. Drought Worlds, Draconis Badlands. We have 2 missions, so I'm going to take this one. 1.8 million is worth it, and a tier 5 medium chem laser. I don't know if I'll ever use one, but it'll be a good upgrade if I happen to get a mech that needs it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. And then I think what I'm going to do is let's take a look at the Draconis Badlands and Drought Worlds. So let's go to the, let's see, this is communications, this is Drought Worlds. That's a lot of potential missions, and I see a lot of multi-missions. So this is going to be, here we go. This is the Draconis Badlands. So it's the next step up. We do have a high reward quest here. So, half tempted. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I think I'm going to try and go to the industrial hub. We haven't been to an industrial hub in a long time. We missed out on this one up here. And when we get, technically we're not that far, but we're not close enough to really see any specifics. So what I'm hoping is that we get something cool there. And, you know, maybe a good mech or something along those lines. We got some money to burn, so I think it'll be worthwhile. So let's do that. And let's do this before I forget. Because, actually, you know what? Let's cancel that, because we're going to do faster and cheaper if we do it from the industrial worlds. So let's go back to the star map. Oh, wait, before we leave. Let's see, superchargers. No superchargers. Okay, any good mechs? Spider and 5K? And a 5D. Oh. Yeah, I'm not interested in either of those. Not at all. Let's go back to the star map. Start here at Herndon. And, ooh, look at, oh, hello. Now, what makes this a rare mech? So when you're at the home screen here, you'll see rare mech. What makes this rare is not anything specifically that it's rare. It's just rare that it's a fully intact, completely repaired unit. So this Orion is only rare because it's not messed up. I could always... Have another Thunderbolt? Grasshopper? Nah. I could pick up another Centurion. The only thing that's enticing about this is that it's a 75-ton mech. Everything else about this is just meh. Meh. Let's take a look at the equipment. There's our Flamer Tier 2s, so they're cheap. So I'll go ahead and pick those up. And... oh, I got really excited for a second when I saw that. I didn't see the streak up front, but I'll, you know... 415. They're really expensive. I own 4 each. I think I'm good there. So lasers, oof. Always pick up medium lasers. Always. Let's see, PVC tier 2. I own 6, so I think I'm okay. And yeah, I'm not sure I need. 30,000. I mean, that's not even. It's not even 100,000 right there. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just buying stuff to buy stuff now. We got money to burn. And no superchargers. That's fine. That's totally fine. So let's take a look at the mech market. Okay. 7 million. I don't think it's worth it. So what we're going to do here, though, is now we're going to do our repairs. Because this is going to essentially get us to a good point. Now, here's where what we have been waiting for. So we were originally looking at this. I want to say it was like 1.8 million. Drops it to 1.1. And... let's see, the 4H. $1 million. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and queue both of these. It's just going to be good to have an alternate version and have some, you know, flex to move mechs in and out. So with that, let's go ahead and hit the... we do have pilots available. Okay, well actually, wait, job rewards. Oh, we can turn this in. So this gets a small pulse. And those double heat sinks. Yeah, we need to get that. Double heat sinks all day long. Let's take a look at our pilots. Now, unfortunately, kind of a good and kind of a bad. Captain Fagan is really impressive in that his total number of points is 44. Downside is he starts at 19. So let's take a look at our pilot roster. So we've got 29 out of 34, 32 out of 37, 24 out of 44, and 31 out of 49. So these 4 pilots here are basically what we're dealing with. And we just saw what happens when we have a really weak pilot join us. It's not pretty. But what I'm considering is that maybe what we'll do is we'll purchase the other pilot here, Captain Fagan. And the reason I would say that is so that way we have an auxiliary to start working on. So on some of these missions, instead of taking, say, Captain Morgan or Captain Galloway, we'll take a Ponte and somebody else. So it would give us essentially an extra. But I think for right now, this is going to be our mix. We're just going to work with these. And I almost want to get rid of Galloway because we're starting to get close to cap. We only have 5 points left, but I think we can squeeze a little bit more life out of that pilot. So we'll ride with it. Let's take a look at the equipment again. And any other things we want to buy last minute? Not really. To be honest, there's not really a whole lot here. Okay, so let's hit the star map. Let's hit McAllister. And the idea here is we're going to go through the entire industrial section. We're going to check each one. And at each individual station, we're essentially going to be looking for any potential mechs, any potential equipment, anything like that that we're going to be looking at that might be good. And who knows? Why is it the same pilots? Did we not fly? It's so weird. I don't know why it's giving us the same stuff. Let's take a look. This kind of looks the same. So weird. Mech market? We have a rare Orion here too? Something's going on with the market. Alright, let's try Cheriton. Oh, that's weird. Like, why would it show up as a rare? Like, there's something odd there. Okay, let's check the Cantina. Collect one Shadowhawk. Do I have a Shadowhawk? I swear I do. No, I have Phoenix Hawks, not Shadowhawks. Okay. Not so fun. Let's take a look at with the rare Orion again. Okay, so this industrial hub is not going to be anything different amongst the board. So, well, actually, this one has clearly something different. So maybe we'll jump over there next. But let's check that Cantina mission, because we just turned one in, so we should have room. Oh, we have room for 2 more. Let's see what we get. 3 Blackjacks, 6 Vulcans, 3 Awesomes. There's that Supercharger Mark III. 12 Machine Gun Tier 3s. Yeah, I don't really love any of these. Heyo! Vuju! Cheers, my brother. Cheers. Thank you for redeeming that hydrate. Cheers to you. We are cruising around the Spaceverse trying to get the fat loots. Spend a little money, get those earnings, and buy some cool stuff. So hopefully, ooh, here we go. Rare Thunderbolt. So it's almost priced the same, but the idea is that it's fully repaired, so that's always a nice thing. We've got a Warhammer. Those are legit. And we've got a Wolverine. So the really cool thing with the Wolverine would be it'd be an interesting replacement for either the Griffin or a replacement for the Hunchback and get me an extra 5 tons. Not necessarily the best, but it's definitely a skirmisher. Now, Champion? This is a variant that uses the chem lasers. No, this is short burst. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's short burst later. Medium. Oh. Downside is, I suspect with the cockpit being so front forward and visible, this would probably be very susceptible to headshots and potentially getting killed that way. I almost want to buy this Warhammer. You know what? Purchased. This is going to be the way we do. This is the way. This is the way. Alright, let's take a look at the equipment. So what we're primarily hunting down is 2 pip plus equipment that might be something good. Alarum 10s, 100%. We're going to buy both of them. They're relatively cheap. Alarum 10 streaks, I like that for certain mechs to have that option. The Alarum 20 streaks, I'll buy one just in case. Machine guns, obviously I have plenty. Small lasers, I've got plenty. No good missiles. And no superchargers. That's fine. Well, we just scored with that Warhammer. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna go ahead and repair this mech. It's gonna be relatively cheap and easy. We have the start of some really good tonnage missions. So what I think we're gonna do, let's take a look at the star map. We have a hero mech on sale. Well, we know where we're going next. Ooh, a hero Wolverine? 12.5 million. Jeez. And 2 double heat sinks, so that's why. Yeah. This is a nice one. Thunderbolt, Centurion, Catapult, Archer. Let's see. PPC. Oh, this is not the missile variant. This is a dual PPC variant. Not bad. Let's take a look at the equipment here. So I can't spend willy-nilly as much as I want to, because I just dropped some serious change. I will get two. Yeah, I'll get both of those. And let's see. LRM 15, I will buy both of those. And wow. I will take 2 of those. No superchargers. Alright, not terrible. Not terrible. Let's take a look at our star map, because we just uncovered a little bit more area here. So let's take a look up here. So this is the peripheral worlds. And then we've got another industrial hub all the way up there. What is this area? So Pirate's Edge. Interesting. We're not close enough to see any of the missions get unlocked. So what we may do... Yeah, let's just, we're just gonna poke our nose. It's a month. It's a month of travel time. Not terrible. For the Emperor, indeed. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we got. And we're gonna zoom out a little bit. Not too far. Too far. Getting close. So we've got, let's see. This is 6 and 7. Whoa! 315? What else do we got? Maybe we got something better. Like a 270 isn't terrible. But that is a big jump for us. A big, big jump. 315, 340. 270. Independence against House Karita. Actually, ironically enough, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. So let's take a look at this. So break the line. It's a 270 ton limit. And it is a difficulty, where is it? Difficulty 58. Okay, so let's just do some math here. So let's drop our light mechs, because we don't need these anymore. We don't even need the hunchbacks. We don't even need these. So let's just say we drop Thunderbolt. We just got our Warhammer. We'll drop the Warhammer. What else do we have? We've got a 60, a 65, and a 60. And a 75. So we could do something like this. Yeah. Okay, but would that be enough? We'd have machine guns, PPCs. That's good long range. PPCs, also good long range. PPCs and PPC. Okay, we turn into an entire army of PPCs. And we're all going 64.8, so we're essentially all the same speed. We have good max range, all at about a 1k max range. The Warhammer's kind of the oddball out, because these guys are 426, 377, 320. But it also has, yeah, see, it's, oh, I just don't know how well this is going to work. But we can try it. So if I'm doing quick math in my head, that's 230 for the Thunderbolts, then 255, and that actually should be about right for this mission. Should be right about that 270 mark. So if I continue, let's just, you know what, let's just do it. We've got one more mission left in us for the night, so let's just go ahead and, let's go for broke. Let's just do something crazy. Let's just go for broke. So we're gonna take 2 pips in damage coverage. I have a feeling this isn't gonna be enough, but who knows? We'll see. We're gonna take 4 shares in salvage. If this remotely works out the way I want to, we're gonna end up with hopefully at least a couple of mechs. These are gonna be a whole new class of mechs to start picking up. We need more salvage to get that. So I'm erring away from the side of money and more on the side of salvage. So we'll see if this pays out. Alright,
Weather Commander.
so let's go ahead and grab our pilots. Now, I want the best of the best. So we're going to get rid of a Ponte, because I cannot have that low skill level. We're at least going to settle for a 29. That's better than the 24. We're going to clear out all the mechs. All mechs are out. Let's go into the heavies, and let's see. I personally like the Thunderbolt. I get targeted a lot, so I think I need the extra armor. I need the weakest to also have a Thunderbolt. So this has missiles, a little bit of missiles. It has mostly lasers, so good skill there. And then comparatively speaking, 6 and 6 we're all kind of even. And then from there, what I'm looking at is the Marauder. Let's see, what is the 6, and that's 7. We're gonna go with this. He's gonna take the Warhammer, because this is the lowest amount of armor. So I want the person who has the highest avoidance of damage. We're over tons by 5 tons. So I did my math wrong. I knew it was going to be right around that, but not quite there. Okay, so what can I change out and replace? So 65, 65, 70, and 75. So the Marauder is my heaviest mech. What do I have that I can replace it with? I already have both my Thunderbolts in the play. The Marauder's already there. I only have one Warhammer. I guess I could take the Quick Draw, but the Quick Draw's missing the repair on the jump jets. I could take the Dragon. I mean, it's literally a hero mech, so it's not terrible. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do this. Puts us a little under in terms of tonnage, but I think we're gonna make up for it with what we have in damage output here, especially from long range. So we're gonna go with this. So I just have to remember, I don't have close combat anymore. Let's go into the battle mechs real quick. I want to weapon groups. So medium lasers are on 1, PPCs on 2, short range missiles on 3, flamers on 4. Perfect. Same thing here, same thing here. Perfect. Okay, I think we're ready. This will be the last mission drop of the night, and then knock on wood, hopefully we knock this out. If not, it was, good effort. We'll just save scum and roll back our crazy idea. Tres, dos, uno, drop. All right, knock on wood, folks. Knock on wood.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensor
Flip,
online.
flip, flip.
Weapon
Switch.
online.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
All systems phenomenal.
Our target is the center marked on your map. We are being paid for destroying the facility, not tangling with the local defenders.
Oh, I forgot how slow this thing is turning.
But this target is too valuable for the enemy to ignore for long. Expect reinforcements.
I expect nothing. Okay, what do we got? We got a... that must be the star building right there. So that's relatively speaking where we're going to go. I want to try and get on the same even plane, because having altitude or being essentially... If you can gain the high ground, it gives you a distinct advantage. You have visibility, you have sort of line of sight in terms of your shots. So overall, being at a higher altitude is always a preference. We have some coverage here, so we're going to be able to get kind of close, but we're still going to end up triggering the event here,
There it is.
750.
The rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
Detecting mercenary units in the field. Engage defense protocols.
I can't even fire, well, I can't even fire missiles because I'm not close enough per se. Oh, there we go.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right, walking through some buildings.
Complex destroyed. Admin towers have been leveled.
I don't want to waste too much of my PVC ammo, so I'm going to try and do this the old-fashioned way and just walk through buildings, punch stuff, and hopefully... Oh, that was bad. That was seriously bad. I'm getting punched.
Target acquired.
There we go. Clearing the tanks. Clearing the tanks. Doing some damage.
Target destroyed.
And walking through more buildings. Because that's the way we do.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
New target can. Target destroyed.
New target destroyed. Sometimes these can be really easy, but this one is taking a lot longer than I was hoping it would take. We're gonna do more than flatten your warehouse.
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway there.
The goal is 0, so let's keep going. Literally slogging through this whole thing. Oh my god, so dumb. And I can't see anything really to shoot anything, so I just wait.
Just a wee bit more, Commander.
Just
This
a
whole place is
wee
on the
bit
verge
more.
of collapse.
Administration center has fallen.
Alright, almost there, almost there. We've got a mech on our butt. Let's turn around and let's kill it.
New target shattered.
Focus target has been updated.
Target destroyed.
Apartment complex took a hit.
Give me the 5, give me the 5, give me the 5, give me the 5. Come on.
Mission complete, Commander.
There we go.
I expect our employers to be very satisfied with this result. Head to the evo point for extraction.
Okay, so we have one mech behind us, and I don't want it to be... There it is. It's fast. What? Oh, nope. There...
New target rifleman.
Oh, this is just a bloodbath right here. Oh my god, what is going on here? Woo! This is some craziness right here. Oh my god, this is hot and heavy. I'm so glad I'm in a big mech. Okay, that's one down. Turn, 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 turn. Missed. Missed with the PPC. Miss again? Jeez. Alright, there we go. That wolf Centurion's going down. Maybe not. There we go. Alright, now, where do we go for the exit? Where are we going? Pick up the evacuate. Oh, it's somewhere that way. Okay. 1,000 meters. Whew. Well, I mean, we took a beating, but we did it. We did it. And, like, not terribly, but we did it. I mean, I lost 2 components. I'm probably not the worst off. I'm the worst off. Me and Altman are basically in the worst positions. Oh my god, what a crazy, crazy end to that mission. I just need to get to the end.
Dropship on approach, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
New target locus.
We did it, folks. Ooh, Rep 9. I am a veteran. Now, we have an ad break currently going. So before I do anything, we're just going to go ahead and chill out for a moment here. Woosaw, we're going to revel in the fact that we didn't get completely slaughtered in that mission. Just absolutely, just really excited with that. And so that's kind of one of the things that I want to stress about these types of missions. So if you guys are watching there and you guys are looking to make the move up, sometimes what it takes is building up a little bit of a cash reserve, biting the bullet to buy a bigger mech, and kind of getting you propelled forward. If I hadn't bought that Warhammer, I wouldn't have the ability to drop in with that full squad that I did. I would have been shy a little bit. I would have had to take something slightly different, and so we might have been, you know, working with a worse circumstance as far as the overall makeup of the team. It's not great to be over tonnage, but it's also likewise not great to be under tonnage unless you know you have a really good squad. So for those of you that were watching the ads, welcome back. We have ranked up Rep 9. I waited for you. Congratulations for sitting through this. 1.8 million payout, not bad. Unfortunately, the only thing we get is a javelin, so a little underwhelming and disappointing. So let's do this. When we're looking at the overall kind of what we have here, let's just start from the top. We'll work our way down, and we will get through, I guess, small laser, Yeah, and I guess we'll take the 3 points in ammo, knock a little bit off of our cost. So again, 1.8 million in payout. We took a $500,000 in damage. So we could have potentially offset about 400 or 500,000 by taking the damage, but our C-bill bonus basically carried us through that. So we're good there. We're okay with that money turnaround time. So, you know, we still walk away with like 1 point something million, and that's perfectly fine. So we'll go ahead and continue here. Oh, few transmissions. We must be in range of a high reward. Oh, you know what? It's because we hit rank 9, we now have a new storyline mission probably. So before we do the transmission, let's take a look. We killed our last J. Edgar. We're going to go ahead and take another 1.6 million, a tier 4 SRM-6, some ammo, and some rep. Perfect. We unlock faster missile reload. Oh man, that is clutch. Faster missile reload? Like, get out of town. Where is that at? So a 5% cooldown cycle time reduction. So you get an extra 5%, you know, speed in terms of getting those done. Let's go ahead, and we're definitely not going to use the javelin anytime soon, so we'll just go ahead and throw that over there. We're going to rearrange just a couple of things here because we want to get our hunchies up at the top. We're going to get everyone else down here. And so we're going to kind of do this. So our least 50, 55, and then we're going to do this. The other thing we're going to do here is this guy, loadout. So what I'm going to do here is I don't like jump jets, so I'm going to get rid of these anyways. And we're going to go ahead and start that work. What's that going to cost? 700? Okay, we can handle that. 100% we can handle that. So what do we do with the extra tonnage? That's easy. So first thing we do, let's put 2 more points in our head armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. So basically get us a really strong front armor and still improve our back armor just a smidge. And then we're going to max out everything else. So left arm, right arm, legs. If we're going in, we're going to go in style, and we're not going to get blown up. So, ooh, close. 38 and 18. We still have room. So let's see if we can just kind of push this up a smidge. Max out our arms, our legs. Get a good, a slightly better, you know, a good upgrade in terms of our torso, a little bit in the head, and then really just kind of bump up our center torso. So 131 points of armor, I'd say that's pretty decent. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, start work. It's going to cost 100,000, so totally reasonable. All these repairs, we're just going to let them cook. Let's take a look at our mech market here. Could pick up another well, I could finally pick up a champion, but don't particularly want to pick up a champion. I think there's better mechs out there for 60 tons. And then once that quick draw, actually once the quick draw is done, that's going to be our 60-ton mech. So we'll have essentially a replacement for the dragon who took a fair beating on that particular mission. So we'll work through how that all works. So for the most part though, I think we're in a really good spot. So we'll kind of conclude things. Actually, last thing we'll do, view transmission, hazing of the week. So this is coming from, what faction is this? You know what, it's been so long that I don't remember. I don't remember who the that faction symbol is. So greetings, Commander. I am the Will of Kali, liaison and loyal servant to the Church of Kali. You haven't heard of us, that is by design. Our church and its goal are only known to our most loyal members for now. Unfortunately, however, we have a problem that has to be dealt with quickly and quietly. We made the difficult decision to contact a mercenary, and with your outstanding reputation to deal with delicate matters, we hope that we can trust this to you. One of our disciples seems to have jumped the gun on our plans. She has left the flock and decided to begin sacrificing settlers in the Sendlor system. We cannot provide her name as we do not know it. All disciples must leave their past life at the door, and that includes their name. The only identity that matters is that of the true ruler. We will not tolerate this heresy, Commander. Her insubordination to our true ruler must be dealt with, and we are fully confident that you will know how to end this. Travel to the settlement and make her feel our wrath. Defend settlers from a rogue cultist? Right up my alley. Let's be nice, guys. Let's go defend some people. So we're going to go ahead and accept that job. So let's see if we can get the... What system is this? Oh, wow. It is all the way down. This is where we're at. It is all the way down here. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah. It's so out of range. It's so out of range. So, knowing that, though, we've got some, you know, what do we got? These are... like 315, like we're up there now. We're getting into the right level that we should be at for being at level 9. So the only problem is that takes a lot out of us, and we really don't want to do a ton of work here. And I'd really like to get to a cantina mission. So I don't know why. There it is. That's what we want to travel. We don't want to spend that much money. Because we're only at 3 out of 6. Collect 2 Jenners. I am fairly certain I have 2 Jenners. I have 3. So that is an easy peasy. For 1.4 million. So, I mean, it's a tier 5. Can't complain with that. So let's go ahead and do that. Collect that bad boy. I don't have any trebuchets. I know that. Let's see. Collect 4 light rifle tier 2s or 3 jump jet class 4s. Light rifle tier 2. So let's go into equipment and light rifle. They don't have it. So let's see if we already have it. There's the light rifle tier 2. I only have 1. Wah wah. And then jump jets. Yeah, I'd say I have a few. 41. So let's go ahead and take the cantina. And then, what is it? 3 jump jets class 4? For a Gauss rifle tier 4? Get out of town. Get out of town. Yeah, these are big. We're going to go ahead and take that one. Pirate's Edge and collect 1 factory automation system. It's 1.7. It gets me some light rifles, tier 4s. That's not too bad. I don't know that I want to stick around in this particular area because these are like really at the top end of what I think I can handle for the time being. What I will do is... Let's see, do I want PPCs or narcs? And, oh, that's easy. Easy peasy. We're going to take the double heatsink and the tier 5 PPC. We'll end up getting 25 J-Adders. That's no problem. Alright, so we got ourselves set up in a really good spot here. We're going to go ahead and turn these bad boys in. Gauss rifle, easy peasy. Going to make an extra .5 mm. Expanded sensor range 2. Nice! And then we've got 2 Jenners. Let's go ahead and select it. Let's see. Both of these are cored. So we'll do these 2. Yep. And we'll get the tier 5s and another 1.4. So we made like 2 million turning in cantina missions. And then damage tuning. Ooh. Really? Plus 5% weapon damage? Yeah. I mean, these weapon ones are ultimately the best option because I think it covers the spectrum. It doesn't matter what type of weapon. And again, I'm going to look into those, and I'm going to confirm that that's the case with these Cantina rewards. If it is truly all weapons gain plus 5% damage, that is a lot better than only getting 7.5 on our energy when we gain 5% across the board. So I'll double check that that's the case. Just a real quick, we'll just double check here. Nothing new. We're back down to 4, so I'll pick up the VTOL warriors just so I have that, and then that leaves us 1 more. So we'll close out there. I'll do a little scouting around and try to find the next spot that we're going to leave off on. But with that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end stream. We've been going strong for about 2 hours and 15, so we're right in time to kind of get things to wind down for the evening. And as long as I do not get my butt kicked through the rest of this week, we should be right on time for Thursday's stream. We're going to be trying to start right about that evening mark, right around 9:30 PST. We're going to be kicking things off. We're going to be playing through for about 2 hours-ish. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get a good cadence on getting the videos set up and the after-action reports ready to go for a upload essentially 3 days later. So today's VOD will be going up on Friday, and then Thursdays will be Sunday. And so we'll have this cadence where every 3 days you'll be able to catch the VOD, not just on Twitch, but you'll also be able to catch it on my YouTube channel. So I want to just kind of quick shout out, thank everyone for their time tonight coming in to watch. I really, really do appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and put ourselves at stream ending. And as I always like to end our streams, time is the most valuable currency in the world. Once you spend it, you never get it back. So I really, really do appreciate it, and it means the world to me that you spend time with me in these evenings, watching the action as we smash mech faces together. And you know, you may be watching in the background or whatever the case may be, so I really do appreciate that you make the effort to spend that time with me. It really does mean a lot to me. Love, peace, chicken grease. Amen to that. So, with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and end stream. We'll go ahead and call it a night. Like I said, we'll pick up on Thursday, hopefully knock on wood, and then Sundays to the Cozy Stream has just not really happened recently. I have high hopes for it, but we've got that on the back burner, and just life needs to settle down, and who knows when that's going to happen. So we'll eventually get that back in order, but I'm glad that we've upgraded the stream. We've got the cam in session. You guys can see this mug, see the beard in all its glory, the namesake to the bearded guy gaming, and I hope to see you guys later in the week for more mech smashing time. All right, everyone. Peace.